Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Taurus for the week of December 12th through the 18th of 2022. And thank you everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up and subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. And your first card out. Queen of Cups. So, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is you this week maybe thinking about getting into a relationship. Your friendships are going very well for you. You're just feeling a little more loving, caring, and giving this week. And the Two of Rods. So, looking out over the horizons, you got the whole world in your hand. You're just trying to make a decision on what you want to do going forward for yourself. You know, there's nothing wrong, but you're not feeling like there's not much right in your life either. You're just in a place of stalled right now. You know, you're not sure what doors to close or open. You're going through a decision process this week for yourself, because you don't want to make the wrong decision. And the Seven of Swords. So keeping to yourself, keeping your thoughts to yourself, you know, protecting your name and your life going forward. You don't want anybody to really know too much about what's going on because you haven't really made your decisions up yourself. And you don't want to be judged. So for that, you're just thinking of, you know, moving away or working on a project that you're doing and just totally keeping it to yourself without anybody's input. And the Lovers. Well, there you go. You know, you're making some sort of commitment now to yourself. You're making that choice this week, whether it's to another person or a career, something that's passionately speaks to your heart. You know, you're making that commitment to yourself, whether that's with another person or just a promise that you make to yourself going forward. You know, you're realizing that, you know, you want better relationships, you're willing to change, you know, you want a partner that is your equal sort of thing as well. So you're really looking at all your relationships very closely this week to make that commitment what you really want. And the Temptress. So things are mixing together. You know, you're feeling more optimistic, you're feeling more harmonious, you're getting along with people better. People are starting to understand you, you're understanding them. You know, if there's a relationship that you're not quite understanding why things happen the way they happened, you're looking at both sides of it this week and realizing what really took place, and you're not picking sides about it. And the Eight of Pentacles. So looking at, you know, all that you've accomplished, everything you've put a lot of energy into, friendships, work, job, home, and wondering, you know, do I keep putting into this? Is it really going to give me any tangible return in the future? Or am I just wasting my time and energy, and should I just move on? And this is the week that you're going to make that decision. And the Queen of Wands. So you want things to grow and go. You're very motivated to make sure things, you know, are going to happen successfully. You're very good at managing what you want, but you're also very stubborn when it comes to, if you make your mind up that you want something, then you want it, and you will, you know, go after it relentlessly until you succeed at it. So that's the attitude that you're coming in with this week. And the Nine of Rods. Yeah, there you are. You stood your ground. You know, you've had your battles. You've had your experiences. You know, nobody can tell you what you can and can't do, because you know what's the right move for yourself going forward. You know, you're no longer having that attitude of you need to be questioned every time you decide to shut the door, because, Nobody gets to tell you which way you're going as you leave the premises. You already know the answer, and the question that you've asked yourself, you know the answer already. Now you're just coming to terms with an acceptance of it. So, good for you. And the Six of Rods. So you're going to tell people, exactly what's going on when it's needed, and how it's going to go, and what you've sacrificed and given, and how hard you've worked, all that sort of stuff. You're giving yourself some really good PR to make them hopefully understand why the choices are that you're making now for yourself. And the Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. I don't know why I said Queen. But anyhow, you're making, you're comfortable in your surroundings. You have your own money, your own possessions, all that sort of thing. And once in a while you get lonely, but you're not alone. You're not alone when you're by yourself. You're comfortable and content. You don't need another person by your side, but it would be nice. Maybe that's what you're thinking about here, is making that, decision in your life. Do I ask that other party would they consider, moving in with me, that sort of thing. There could also be a windfall coming in for some of you. There's money here in the picture for sure. Check could be in the mail as well. You're rich in spirit. You're just going along hummingly this week, because you're making the decision that you're keeping to yourself a happy note, and it's starting to show in the way that you're presenting yourself to the world. And the Nine of Cups. So wish fulfillment. Good for you. Maybe you've made a wish a long time ago that, some place, person, or thing would react this certain way, and it turns out that it does for you this week. And the Four of Swords. So taking a time out, stepping back, taking a little bit of time, relaxation for yourself, to regroup, rethink, making sure that, all the steps that you're taking are really going to make you happy in the future, because this could have been you had a really heavy workload for a long time, and you're just tired. For others of you, this could be a misunderstanding that had coming up somewhere this week, and you just want to clear the air. You're not willing to take anybody running you down anymore. You don't want to be, that you have to stand up for yourself somewhere along the lines, because you don't want to wind up ill and in bed because of this. The Ten of Swords. So some sort of betrayal, something that was totally unexpected. Somebody stabbed you in the back for all it was worth. Not very kindly either. I mean, you trusted them. You put your heart and soul into the situation or the person, and they literally 100% let you down. It was painful. It's not nice to be stabbed in the back. That is terrible. I'm sorry that you had to go through that you have to, some random, bloody, unfair thing in your life that hurt you deeply. And the Hermit. So definitely after that information comes into you, you're going to read withdrawal. You're going to take a time out to yourself. Maybe you're going to just take a drive, shut the bedroom door sort of thing, turn off the cell. You just don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to hear anybody's side of that story. You're just trying to wrap your brain around it, after all the good things that you've said and done here for, that other half, and such a betrayal. And the Moon card. So you realize that, it was a sudden change. Things really changed. The rules changed, the people changed, the moods changed. And now you're just realizing that you're on a different path. You're going to, get on that yellow road there and head for better. You're not being swayed. You're tired of losing sleep over, a crime that you didn't commit. And the Six of Pentacles. Well, you've definitely helped a lot of people, without questioning or looking for anything to be paid back. You did it from the goodness of your heart. And that's the way you roll. You like to see everybody do okay in life, and you're okay with helping them. So it's a very heavy decision week for yours going forward, Taurus. You have some big decisions to make on where you want and what and who you want in your life going forward. I'm shuffling your Angel Oracle cards. So I'm sorry for the betrayal that's, you overheard or somebody informed you. All right. And the one that jumped. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Well, there you go, Taurus. Try not to worry. All right. On that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.